morning, everybody. I'm Ed Priola. I'm a candidate for the State House of Delegates, District 13. In the early 1990s, I helped put term limits on 15 state legislatures, and I'd like to bring that same effort here to Maryland. It's great to see you here in support of this. Term limits go back to the ancient days of Greece and Rome. They're nothing new, to the republics of Greece and Rome. We placed term limits on our presidency via the 22nd Amendment. Before that, it was a tradition. George Washington established that tradition. Thomas Jefferson supported it, and I think it's good enough for them. It's good enough for us. Like you, I'm fed up with non-representative government, the kind we have in Annapolis today. I believe it's time to return to what our forefathers had in mind when they formed our nation. Namely, representatives that would come to the state capitals, serve for a brief period, and then return to the lives they left behind to live under the laws they passed for the rest of us. As I mentioned, 15 states have term limits. It's time for Maryland to do the same, and I hope that by our pledge signing ceremony today, we're going to begin the caucus of what will happen. We'll begin the caucus for the term limit legislation starting in January. Our modest proposal, so it's clear, is that it's the same as we have for our state governor, 2 consecutive terms. Then you've got to sit out and live under the laws that you pass for everybody else. You can come back to that office after you sit that one term out, or alternatively, you can run for another office. A delegate could run for a senator, for example, a Senate position, for example, or vice versa. The point is that you get out, you get the experience, you live under the laws that you pass for everybody else, you earn a paycheck, or you start a small business and create. Our next representative from Montgomery County is Phillips, running in District 39.
Yes, I am Al Phillips, and I'm a candidate for Maryland State Delegate in District 39. I support term limits, and I'm going to sign the pledge because I believe that long-term incumbency leaves the politicians who seem to care more about what is best for their career than what is best for their constituents. With each successive term served, politicians grow more and more distant from the people. It's easy to see this occurring when incumbents easily secure large checks from special interest groups that want state contracts or favors. This occurs at all levels of government, and all these politicians have a tendency to forget who they represent and can and have arrogantly voted against their constituents' wishes. Incumbents use their influence to bribe companies. Thus, they start their primaries with large war chests, making it extremely difficult to remove them from office, and this is precisely why they keep getting reelected. I think it is better to elect a class of candidates who favor term limits once and get the benefits of term limits forever. I believe the quality of senators and representatives will improve because there will be fewer career politicians and more citizen legislators who serve temporarily. Maryland, I believe, will be much better off with term limits. Thank you.